What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. I wanted to tap in to see if we could do a part 2 to the reading monitoring spirits, because I just feel like it's more information that could be had from this reading, and I don't ever want to leave you guys unsure or without a solution. So spirit, what can you tell us about the information? Somebody needs to walk away. All right, what can you tell us about that energy? Somebody's receiving justice, like the other reading said, and somebody could start a new future. Well, at least feel like they have control over the outcome and their vision back. All right. I think all of the control was based off of finances. All right. I feel like a lot of the control was over power and wanting to have strict control over power when it comes to finances and love and treating people like shit. Yeah, there we go. It was definitely karmic energy, guys, that you guys was around, that you guys was even working with. For some of you guys, this was a relationship, and for others of you guys, this was the people you was working with. It was just a lot of dark energy around you, a lot of spell work that was deliberately being paid for. That was deliberately being paid for to have you in a poverty mind state, lack. That's what it is. It was deliberately, time and time again, spell work after spell work with 3 people against 1 person. All right? Time and time again. This is time and time again. Paying until damn near they went broke. Trying to do spell work that never completed what was supposed to be done. And that's why. And it's because it's this 1 person that is being backed up by spirit that holds a lot of weight. All right, let's see. Yeah, see, it's because nothing is working. You know, these people have went broke trying to pay for spell work. All right, these people just feel so disconnected from spirit. They honestly feel embarrassed. Some of these people honestly feel embarrassed of how low they stooped for spell work. This was a lot of money spent. And they just they don't feel like themselves. All right? Let's see what we need to know about this energy. Spirit. What is this devil card here for? What is this devil card here for? What is this devil card here for? A rescuer. Somebody was sent as a rescuer to help release someone from the devil. All right? This person that was sent provide strength. They provide support to others in crisis. As you can see, is what's going on, all right? They act out of love with no expectations or rewards. They have the light. Why is this justice here? Because it's like it was an unfair battle. All right? It was like 3 people against 1. That was unfair. And then you got 1 stuck in between, in the middle. Why is this justice here? Wow. If these cards never lie, somebody was a slave to a priest. Oh my gosh. The justice is here because somebody was a slave to a demonic priest. They was a slave to a demonic priest. A slave. And that's why justice must be served to show who's the real boss. They was a slave to a priest. A priest. And they was paying top dollar. They was paying top dollar. And Spirit sent a rescuer. I'm hearing a spiritual assassin. Because whoever Spirit sent out had to be fully equipped to take down a priest and somebody that was a slave to one. They had Spirit is not going to send out somebody to help if they can't go up against a priest. Now remember, this priest violated the trust of a whole spiritual community. So that means she abused Terah. I'm sorry, y'all. My nail came off. So I'm all in this reading. But this priest violated the trust of a whole spiritual community. She seduced a lot of people by their own spiritual practices. All right? And was a slave to that priest by giving all of their willpower to an external authority other than themselves out of fear of making a wrong choice. So they was willing to unalive and cause so much havoc on a relationship, paying top dollar, being a slave to a low-level priest, and could not defeat somebody that, love is strong, y'all. Y'all gotta remember that. I know there's a lot of dark shit, but love is strong because you gotta think about it. Look how much people is trying to break divine counterparts up just over love. And then you get these people, these comics want to backlash the masculines or the feminines, and they be like, we don't want them, they ain't shit. So why is all the argument here? Why are all the tarot cards right here? Why are these readings like this? If love wasn't so strong, love will always rescue anybody if it's sincere. And this person, it was like God had to step in for y'all. God had to step in. Because anything else, this person, you don't know, she was a slave to this low-level priest that was abusing the Terah community, that has violated the trust of a whole spiritual community, period, and seduced people with their own belief systems, all right, by giving all of their power away. No, that's the priest. The priest. And whoever was attached to the relationship was the slave, and the slave was giving all her power away to the person that violated the trust of a spiritual community. All right? This person gave all of their power away to an outsider other than themselves out of fear that they was going to lose something. But what was you scared to lose? The devil? That's how you know these bitches be crazy. What was you scared to lose? The devil? Because I'm confused. Because that's the only thing I see out here that you should be actually running from. Not going to a low-level priest to try to fucking keep. What is this Two of Wands here for my collective spirit? Why is this Two of Wands here? I feel like you got your power back. I feel like you got your power back with this Two of Wands. Gossip in reverse. You got gossip in reverse. Okay? So you put aside all of that gossip, all right? Look, a beggar. Wow. So this person was living on the street begging. Like, I'm getting like a panhandler. She was a beggar. And she begged for people's energy. She begged for people's abundance. She begs for people's prosperity. And if she don't get it, she be a slave to low-level entities to try to redirect everything to her. And somebody got away. Somebody released themselves from... Oh, wait. This came in reverse. So this is not... So gossip upright in this deck is of the light. And reverse is of the dark. So this person... Oh, my gosh. She thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidence. She's two-faced. I thought gossip in reverse means you don't gossip. But this person act like her shit don't stink and she's gossip. She thrives on the power of passing on private secrets. That's a snake ass bitch. When she thrives off of passing on, playing telephone with private secrets and information, betraying people's confidence. And she a beggar. She depends on others for her effort. She don't want to face reality. Is something wrong with her red blood cells or white blood cells? She's filled with technology. She's just stuck in the matrix. All right. And she's homeless. She don't have no, she's a beggar. She's a beggar. She's a gossiper. And she was a slave to a priest. She was a beggar, she was a gossiper, and she was slave to a priest. And I feel like the only reason why she became a beggar was because she was doing so much spell work after spell work, paying top dollar to where it ran her pockets dry. That's what the devil would do to you. So then she became a beggar and still gossiping because nothing not working. Wow. Oh my gosh, y'all. This bitch is a storyteller. I'm hearing this bitch will win the fucking world's most best award for a fucking story that she done told. I'm hearing Pinocchio. All right? She makes up tales that harm others by gossiping and thriving on the power of passing on private secrets and information by betraying confidence, depending on others for their efforts, giving all away her power to outside forces out of fear, and violated the trust of the whole spiritual community in God, seducing people with false belief systems, and causing harm and spiritual attack to somebody that is a rescuer and that provides strength and support to others in crises. All right, and acts out of love with no expectations. She's under fucking judgment with her lying ass. She's somebody is being liberated for her lying on y'all. Somebody is being liberated. Somebody is freeing themselves and others from an outmoded Yo. The priest and all of this, somebody is being liberated. They said that you was lying about everything. And the whole time this bitch was storytelling. You are being liberated from being accused of a storyteller. I'm sorry I had to experience that. And you are a servant of God. Oh my God. Oh! This is definitely part 2. Didn't I say before I even see the call, I say you are a servant of God? And they screwed that up. They not a servant of God. This is God in reverse, y'all. This is God in reverse. This somebody that acts out of cruelty, using power to control people. She's not of God. So if she's not of God, right? So, because I feel like a lot of people don't believe in monitoring spirits, that they sleeping with the devil. So if she's not of God, then what is she? The devil. What does she do? Spell work. And somebody is being liberated for being a servant of God and being diligent and having self-control when it came to them being accused of being a storyteller. Yep. So let's break it down, y'all. So this is going on. So this is part 2 of what is going on about my previous reading, monitoring spirits. So there is somebody that received justice and now has a bright future and now has control over their destiny. All right, when it comes to somebody that gossips and thrives on the power of passing on private and secret information by betraying confidence, all right? This person begs and depends on others for their efforts, and she is slave to a priest, a low-level priest doing spell work to others, heavy spell work, by giving her power away to outside forces and entities out of fear of making the wrong choices in life. And the priest is somebody that violated the trust of a whole spiritual community in the spiritual realm and seduced others by believing they can help them in a situation. They have targeted a rescuer that was helped to send whoever is this the Institute of One's energy that provides strength and support to many people in crises. This rescuer acts out of love with no expectations, and she's a servant to God, all right? She brings delight, and she is delighted in serving others with a free and loving heart, all right? And she is being liberated by freeing herself and others from an outmoded belief system that these priests and these beggars was installing and conditioning into this masculine, all right, and releasing negative thought patterns, because this masculine was dealing with somebody that was imposing their own thoughts over those who claim to be liberated and ignoring the legitimate constraints of what they was doing by storytelling. All right, this person was making up tales to harm others, specifically a rescuer and a servant of God, and that is why she's under heavy judgment, and that's why Oya and all of Orishas is on her ass. All right, but not only that, she didn't want to seek God. Talk to them, spirit. She didn't want to seek God. She wanted to seek the devil, because what is other than God? What is separate from God? Stop acting stupid. Stop acting like y'all people don't know this. This bitch was the devil. She was a seeker, and she was a servant and a slave to a low-level priest. You hear me? She was not nothing of God. Everything she did, she hurt God. All right? And she was not seeking. Because when you seek, you find. And that's what she did. She seeked in the wrong God, and she found the shit that she in now. Let's get more into your reading. Spirit, what is this storyteller? She told the story on y'all. Y'all had to be liberated. She violated. When Spirit was using her as a servant to come rescue others. This is not just about her. From outdated belief systems. What is this storyteller for? Wow. Something happened where they told a major story around September through November that you, Divine Feminine, the one that came to rescue, was short term. That you was a one-night stand. That you was a fling. They story told that you was a one-night stand. And that's why it came out in reverse. Because you wasn't. In upright, this is a short-term relationship. This is a fling and a one-night stand. In reverse, that's what they story told. You was actually his divine counterpart. That was not even your doings. That was sent as a servant of God. Okay? How dare them? They made you out to look like a slut. And it was never that. It was never no short term. Even if y'all bumped into each other by accident, y'all stayed together on purpose. And they going down for that. All right? Because whatever you did, Spirit sent you in this person's life. Y'all met on a wing. So you was not a short term. All right? You was not a one night stand. And they story told. And they lied on you. And that's why you had to call in your mother Oya. And all the rest of them. What is this? And you being liberated. You freeing yourself. But you not freeing yourself. You didn't even blame nobody for getting accused. You just want these people going down. You being liberated and freeing yourself and others. This is what you are being rewarded by. You didn't only free yourself. You freed others from an outmoded belief system that these people was telling. And you was helping people release negative thought patterns. You was liberating yourself and others by releasing the weight that they was carrying and that they was weighing them down with these karmics. You was being liberated and you was being shown as somebody that helps and liberate people from stressed out situations by taking on too much. How dare them call you a short-term relationship and a fling? All they did was story tell. They made up a whole story. A whole lie when they was a slave to the priest. And I can't believe it. They was not of God. And masculine, you are of God. What is this slave for? They was a slave. They was giving all of their power away, collective, to an external force out of fear. They was separate from God. They was separate. They knew they wasn't of God. So what do you do when you know you separate? You go to the devil. Literally. Look, they was a slave to the devil because they knew this masculine was going to rewrite his love story. And he still is. They can't stop it. It was written in his Akashic records. All right? They was a slave to a priest and a devil because this masculine is redefining his relationship with the same person they call short term. They was a slave. You hear me? And you was a servant to God. You was used as a life jacket and a rescuer. All right? All because they were scared that this masculine had a new opportunity to rewrite his love story with a servant of God. You know that shit gonna be good. All right? This shit wasn't short term. They literally lied, story told. What is this priest here for? Ghosted. This priest was making people ghost they person. This priest was filling up your head and making y'all think, right? With the outdated belief system, having y'all ghost, y'all real true love. Look, and having y'all think that y'all person don't love y'all. That's crazy. Look, whole time they was trying to put you in a bottle with spell work. They had you in a bottle with spell work, y'all. But it didn't work. You're not trapped no more. This is just what's going on. This is part 2. They had you in a bottle, like in a jar, like spell work. Had you thinking your person ghosted you and had you feeling alone. That's foul. They going under judgment. They was a slave to a priest and the priest was doing this. Imagine it. Imagine you going to church. But that's what it be. People be going to church and you don't hear the priest having sex with the kids. You don't hear the priest raping the kids. This is just that. This is a priest that fuck for money. This is a priest that does shit for... That's not a priest. All right? She traps people, so she's a dark priest. So people come pay her to put people in a jar. People come pay her to do spell work. And then when she do the spell work, they significant other feel like they alone because the other person ghosts them. Because they've been redirected. And that's what the priest does. The priest get paid for that. All right? Look. The priests get paid to cause chaos and drama. That's what they get paid for. All right? They are very dark energy. Okay? They bring upon envy spirits, spirits of jealousy, and spirits of retaliation. So you fight. Okay? And they lie about infidelity. Spirit. What is this? And now they said, oh. Wow. Now they sad. They are pissed. They are pissed. They possibly be going to jail. I don't know. They just pissed. This don't look too good if you ask me. Okay? But we're going to leave that there. But they are blocked out of y'all success completely. Because they're going to be too consumed with funerals. They're going to be too consumed with sickness. They're going to be too consumed with having to fight. It's going to be bad. They blocked out. They caused it on themselves. They literally caused it on themselves by going to a dark priest for all of this. What is this devil here for? This is a demonic spirit. I can't believe them. You know, after all the readings that I do, these readings still amaze me how they could tell somebody's life. If a good reader tell you, not no fucking priest that gets paid to cause chaos and drama, that gets paid to put people in a jar, that gets paid to have people ghost their loved ones and make them feel so isolated. That's foul, and that is not a priest. That is a dark entity. What is this devil for? That's operating. Look, coming soon. The same shit, I just clarified the devil. The same shit that y'all was sending out to the servant of God, guess what is coming soon? In the near future, okay? The devil. You hear me? That's coming soon. And that should be a direct message. Part 2 of Monitoring Spirits. This shit is coming soon, fast. You hear me? It's like a portal that y'all opened. That y'all should not play. It's a portal that y'all opened. And y'all thought it was all love and light because y'all saw people magic was working. And you done opened up a portal to hell. That priest can't help you. All the priest could do was do low level spell work and put people in jars. What's the outcome of that, spirit? What is that? Damn. This shit came out in reverse. She was putting people in jars to stop their long-term connections, to make them short-term or to lie. And whoever that was being stopped or being controlled and put in a jar on your long-term relationship, it's in reverse. She was doing it. All right? So now that she's going to be consumed with all y'all and the devil coming soon, all of this is going to be upright. And you're going to have your long-term relationship. All right? A long-term connection. This bitch is crazy. You hear me? She was paying top dollar for all of this. And the same money she was paying is coming soon right back at her ass. Spirit, what is this working together in the dark with this 3 of Pentacles? They was stalking you online. They was paying people to hack your accounts. They was paying people to make fake accounts and bully you or try to bully you. They was making fake accounts. They were just abusing people by paying and working online on the internet. All right? Trying to make people single. And all of that is coming back to them real soon. Real soon. All y'all gonna make sure that. Why is this paying here? They was paying top dollar. And you know what? The high priestess or the priest that they was being a slave to is going down, because if you was a priest, you knew better. So this priest is getting held at a higher ranking than others because they knew better. They got the balance scales. So this person knew. What is this? Pan. The relationship was imbalanced. All right, the feelings were mutual. So because the feelings were mutual, they tried to force it. They tried to force this masculine. That's why it came out in reverse. They tried to force this masculine by paying for spell work because he didn't love them. It was an imbalance of love. The feelings weren't mutual. So they try to redirect his energy by paying for spell work and going to a priest. You could tell on his face he didn't want them. And that's why this is coming soon. Oya is going to make sure. Oshun is going to make sure. Ishu, a leg boy, is going to make sure. Your spirit guys is going to make sure that. I can almost promise you. They redirected this man's energy. It wasn't never no love in to begin with. You hear me? They literally put that man in a bottle. She didn't seek God. She didn't seek God. All right? She didn't seek God. And she tried to come up against a servant of God that was used as a rescuer. And she came out in reverse with God that she didn't seek. Yeah. Look, I didn't even have to clarify. She's just a regret. Your masculine regret. It says wishing different choices were made with this bitch. She is completely demonic. And now that the spell work is not working, and now that you've been liberated from being lied upon, she's in regret too. Look, and Spirit saying, let it be. Spirit is saying, take no action. Let fate play out. Spirit is saying, don't worry about nothing. And bitch, don't cry now. Let it be. Don't take no action. Let fate play out. Don't do nothing. Let fate play out. You and your person just stick together. I'm telling y'all, do not get in the way of this lady's karma. It is going to be bad. She got the Orishas on her. She got a couple of other people on her. This is what's coming soon. Spirit is warning you guys. Let it be. Take no action. Let fate play out. Because she is going to see what it means to be a servant of God and to not to seek God. All right? Spirit, why is this servant of God here? It's worth the wait. Spirit is saying you've been a servant to God. You've been patient. You've been delayed because of this devil energy. It's worth the wait because something to them is coming soon, and whatever you've been waiting for. Oh my gosh. Your unconditional love that you've been waiting for, that you had to deal with, that you had to fight and be used as an avenger spirit. Or because you know you deserve unconditional love and this love knows bounds. So whatever you've been waiting for, the love is going to be more than unconditional love. This love is going to know no bounds. Nothing is going to break y'all apart because y'all stronger. It's worth the wait. Spirit is saying it's worth the wait. Any advice for this masculine? December through March. Your person is coming. Or you going to your person. December through March. Oh, December through March. The gate is open for you. All right? This is the right timing. This is aligned with your life path. Wow. Wow. Oh. Because I'm like, y'all ain't see me. I'm like, why everything in reverse? The divine counterpart in reverse. The unexpected is in reverse. The opposites attract is in reverse. But that's because the gate is open to something bigger than that shit. The gate is open to a fucking soul contract that y'all remember that y'all signed to work together on. Y'all defeated the devil. Literally, y'all. Y'all defeated the devil, and now they're going to be so consumed with the wrath of the Orishas, the wrath with the demonic demons, the wrath with the archangels and ascended masters, that you finally can fulfill your soul contract after going through a heartbreak on a whole nother level with your person. This is a heartbreak on a whole nother level with your person that you finally free from. This was literally a demonic entity around y'all relationship, and y'all need to be happy. Y'all made it through the storm. I love y'all. That's what real love is.